Hey guys, Hoang here, and today we're going over the new Rode Wireless Go 2. We're going to compare this versus the Tascam DR-10L in audio quality, and we're going to test the range of the Wireless Go 2 and just seeing how much better it actually is over the original one. So first off, you'll note with the Wireless Go 2, you do get two transmitters, which means you can record two separate audio clips at the same time transmitting to your camera. So this is awesome if you have to mic multiple people for, say, a wedding or an interview or anything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and put one of these on. I already have a lav mic from the Wireless Go 2 on and a lav mic from the Tascam DR-10L. And we're going to put this on so that we can compare all three audios together, the quality of the omnidirectional mic that's built into the new Wireless Go 2, along with the lav mic options to see just how good they actually sound. So throughout this video, we'll be switching between the different audio sources so that you can get an idea of just how everything sounds compared to one another. Let's go over the Wireless Go 2 transmitter. First off, you'll see that it looks very similar to the original one. It has a mic jack on the top for audio, so you can plug in a lav mic. It has an omnidirectional mic built into it, and then it has the two indicators of battery and whether or not it's recording. It also has a clasp on the back to clip it to something, and then it has a USB-C port on the side. Overall, the quality of the transmitter feels very solid, and I don't think that I'll have any issues with it. The design is definitely very light and convenient, even in comparison to an already small Tascam DR-10L, which is a bit bulkier feeling. However, you get a lot more functionality on the device itself. On the Tascam DR-10L, you see you have a screen, you have a lot of buttons which you can go into menus and allow you to manipulate a lot of different things. However, this doesn't transmit to anything. This transmits to the receiver, which right now is on the camera, and that receiver is going to pick up the signal and incorporate it into the audio footage itself so that I don't have to synchronize it in post. At the push of a button, you have the ability to put each one of the transmitters in its own track. So one will be in the left audio track and one will be in the right audio track of the final video so that you can still separate them, or you can just merge them together and have them all just merge into one. So I personally like the ability to separate the audio tracks in the camera itself. However, each one of these records to itself, so that's also a nice redundancy in case you're having connection issues or the signal is lost or anything like that. It can record about 8 hours of uncompressed audio, or it can record about 48 or something, 50-ish hours of compressed audio. So that brings up the next thing, and that's the transmission. So the original Wireless Go had a transmission range of about 230 feet. Now this claims to go up to 650 feet or 200 meters. So this is drastically farther. It's about 3 times the range. And I wanted to put that to the test. So I went out to a park and I had my brother walk off with one of these transmitters, and we tried to see just about how far we could go. All right, so this is Hoang checking in on the Rode Go 2. And right now, I have one clipped onto me and my brother has one clipped onto him. He's walking off right now and he's gonna make his way over to the other side of this lake, and we're gonna see how the connectivity is.
Jump in the water, swim to us, take my face and swim. I know. Just made it work.
So as you can see, he's a speck across the lake, and we still have audio coverage. I'm still seeing a reading on here, which is pretty impressive.
They are aggressive.
All right, so he is across the lake here. You can see him walking out.
That's why we have to ignore it.
The blue jacket. And we are still receiving a signal. It's probably about at least 400 to 500 feet away.
Is that Hoang standing there?
From my location here, and we are still getting a signal, which is pretty awesome. And he's just waving over there.
Oh, hi, this is David.
That's awesome. But it seems like as soon as I turn, we lose line of sight. It seems like we lose him, so that's something definitely good to know.
Standing with the geese. Oh, this one might attack us. This could be my final moment.
Hey, this is Hoang Pham doing a quick audio comparison with the Rode Go 2. Hey, this is Hoang Pham doing a quick audio comparison of the Tascam DR-10L. This is Hoang testing the Rode Go 2 with the onboard omnidirectional microphone, not the lav mic. So now looking back at the audio that we got from the park, it definitely shows that this transmitter can transmit very far ranges, and we were probably at least 400 feet out, and there was no real way of measuring it. It was about probably between 400 and 500 feet away from each other, and the transmitter was still transmitting well, and I was still getting a signal in the camera. However, one thing that I did notice was that the audio did cut out very easily if we didn't have line of sight of each other. So that's one thing to keep in mind, is if someone walks between you and the other person, or like in my case, I just turned around so that my body was blocking the camera and the line of sight, and I lost the audio signal. So that was a quick unscientific comparison of just the range that you can get with the Wireless Go 2. Another thing I really love about this system is that it's essentially plug and play. There is very minimal setup or functionality and buttons on the transmitters and the receiver itself. Essentially, you just plug it all in and you're basically good to go. So the receiver itself is also very simple. It allows you to see the battery life of the receiver, of the two transmitters, and allows you to mute each one from the receiver, which is really convenient, and also allows you to just see if each one is still connected. So if you lose connection, then you'll see that on the receiver. The battery life for the Rode Wireless Go 2 is about 7 hours for each of the transmitters and the receiver. So the last thing that you can do is you can change the gain levels of the individual transmitters from the receiver, so that basically during a live shoot, you can actually change the gain levels without anyone noticing, and make sure everything is in check without having anything peak. So ultimately, when trying to decide if this is worth it for you, it's going to come down to your needs. So I think if you're doing a live stream setup or anything like that, where you need to monitor audio, or you want to synchronize it all into the camera live, then this is definitely the way to go, because it is a solid option, and the wireless connectivity issues are just basically gone from the first one to now the 2, where you get so much range out of this. Again, something to keep in mind is you drastically lose the connectivity if anything is blocking the line of sight. For most people's needs, I think the Wireless Go 2 probably is the way to go over the Tascam DR-10L. This thing is a very simple plug and play solution. It allows you to broadcast and transmit the signal so that you can get it from your camera, and it's a lot more versatile than the Tascam DR-10L. I just think that the Tascam DR-10L does have a slight audio advantage over the Wireless Go 2, but I'll leave that ultimately up to you. The Wireless Go 2, since it offers 2 transmitters, is essentially 2 different audio sources that you can get for the price of 1, and this comes in about $299. However, the Tascam DR-10L, if you buy 2 of these, is going to cost more than the Wireless Go 2, so you're definitely saving money and getting all of those extra features with the Wireless Go 2, as opposed to getting 2 individual Tascam DR-10Ls. However, one thing to keep in mind with the Wireless Go 2 is that the lav mic is not included. It only comes with the device itself, which has the built-in omnidirectional microphone, and the receiver. So you get 2 of the transmitters and the receiver, but you do not get the lav mic. The lav mic is extra. So there you have it, guys. Those are my thoughts on the new Rode Wireless Go 2. I think it's definitely a solid option for people to invest in. I think it's going to give you a lot of versatility and the ability to capture audio in the camera, but also record to itself. I think it's just phenomenal. I think the quality overall is really, really great. It's light, it's super easy to attach and to use in many different scenarios, and super easy if you don't even have the lav to just take this, toss it in someone's pocket real quick and capture audio on the go without having to worry about just miking them up, connecting everything, hiding all the wires, etc. So it's definitely a very simple plug and play solution that gives you a lot of versatility. So all in all, very, very simple system to use, and I think it is a game changer for the wireless broadcasting realm. All right, so thank you guys for watching. If you have any thoughts or comments on the Rode Wireless Go 2, let me know in the comment section down below, and I will see you guys in the next one.